When I leave the house, I make my coffee order, pick up my coffee, but before I leave, I try to have a morning routine in terms of exercising, meditation, gratitude. I try to see my family, spend time with them before I leave in the morning, and it actually gives me a very clear mind heading into work, because once you walk through those doors, that green light's on. Obviously, when we first report, it's just a lot of the players getting acclimated. And then when practices get rolling, we do a pretty extensive film study based on every single player. And that's what I really love about Dan, is that Dan truly embraces and he wants to hear what the coaches are saying. He wants to hear what the scouts are saying. And that's why he's so good with the big picture. But as the roster's kind of grown and we don't have as many spots just open. It's competition across the board, but this camp in particular, it's a lot more fighting for depth spots. And so we have great competition for those depth spots. It's going to be some tough decisions, but we're not always just about the 53. We're trying to find the best 69, because the guys on the practice squad, we are going to need those guys at some point. We're trying to get better, because I've always said, in this league, if you're current, you're behind. So it's very important to stay ahead. I mean, this whole league is built off of parity. So how can you find an edge? Some people might look at preseason games and they're not the household names, but we want guys that love to compete, love football. And that's what probably everybody's going to say that, but with this organization, this franchise, we want to see the guys that want to do the hard things, because football is hard and the season is hard and it gets hard. And so we want the guys that are going to look the adversity right in the face and try to overcome it. And so we want those guys that have those intangible qualities of just toughness and grittiness and competitiveness and overcoming adversity. When you look at, our franchise and the city and what we're all about, that's what we pride ourselves on.